everybody. I just wanted to thank you for stopping by and introduce two of my most favorite people, my lovely and amazing volunteers, my daughters. We have Ariana Ameo and Tiva Ameo. I pre-apologize for any extra noise they're going to try to resist to make during this wonderful effort. So thank you ahead of time for understanding. So, about 16 months ago, every single one of our lives, not just here, but globally, it got completely turned upside down. We knew nothing outside of what the media was allowed to tell us. And the ever-changing numbers from those who were infected with COVID-19 and the numbers of the death toll that had been rising by basically the hour globally, everywhere across the world. The epidemiologists and some of the most brilliant minds across the nation had no idea of your big who, what, when, where, why, or some would even argue how any of us came into play. Since then, almost 2% of the whole world, that's 7.6 billion people, have been infected with COVID-19. With almost 3 million deceased globally, and America leading the way in cumulative cases by way over 17 million more people infected than those from Brazil or India. But you know what else we're paving the way for today? Vaccinations. How they're being manufactured, distributed, and also administered. We have had over 189 million people that have been either fully or on the way to obtaining full immunity. But we need to come together and go all the way. Today, the vaccine has been tested and retested to guarantee the safety and the efficacy of the vaccine. According to the CDC, the Pfizer vaccine, after the first dose, the patients that were selected to receive the shot instead of the placebo in the trial run were found to be 80% protected against the virus. And after the second dose, efficacy rates were around 95%. Now, out of an overabundance of caution, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine was put on a pause due to some very ultra-rare condition of blood clotting. So far, this has only affected 6 people out of the 7.8 million doses that have been actually administered. So the chances of complications are not very likely, but that's to show how serious they're taking this. However, with that being said, there are plenty of both the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines to supply all of America. The Moderna vaccine has an efficacy rate of around 94%. Now, these are definitely groundbreaking statistics. Many people, though, are still very skeptical about getting the vaccine. Pew Research took a study recently, compared it to before, and although the numbers have increased since the vaccine first came out, 4 in 10 people still remain extremely uncomfortable about the vaccine. And this equates to 39% that are completely or more than likely against getting it. And today, I have to sit and think, why? What can we do about it? Pardon me. Well, today I believe a vast majority of this was spread on misinformation about the vaccine. And the only way to rebuke this is to disprove the falsehoods that we've been fed. Even though the vaccine was created quickly compared to any others ever, this has no relevancy to the efficacy rates the vaccine has been tested and tried over and over again to make sure that the safety and the pros outweigh any possible side effects or possible cons, as they did, obviously, with the Johnson & Johnson. The vaccine carries a live virus. This is nothing that is going to alternate your DNA because it is made with a transcriber messenger RNA that goes from cell to cell. This has no contact with the DNA that's housed in the nucleus of the cell. So there's no way that it could mutate any sort of way. Now, if you're worried about a chip of some sort that the government put in us, know that they would have done it years ago and or tapped one of the dozens of trackers through devices that we have spread amongst everywhere we go. Now, if you are on the fence, you need to understand that the most important thing you can do is your research. You got to look at the real facts. You need to understand the sooner the majority of us hit herd immunity, the sooner all of us have a chance to relive what life was like a mere 16 months ago. You know, I feel like it was years ago that I was able to walk into a store without a mask, or go out and not have to worry about a babysitter and whether or not they had COVID, or go on a family vacation, you know. And for you younger folks, I bet going and celebrating the weekend or a Friday night just sounds like the greatest time ever. And the only way that we can do this is to understand that we need to do our own research. We cannot believe what everybody else tells us. So if you're still up in the air, please check out some well-sourced websites for material to help guide your decision in truth and science. This way we can come together and we can get back to a new normal of sorts, you know. It's a matter of time, but if we all can hang in together just a little bit longer, keep pushing through, we all can enjoy and embrace all the wonders that the next years will have to come. So on that note, thank you so much for listening, and I hope if you haven't gotten your vaccine, you do get your vaccine. And on that note, I want to thank my lovely, lovely kiddos. Thank you, Ariana. Thank you, Eula. Whoop. Oh, we're going to go hit bedtime now, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so incredibly much. Have a good night. Bye.